Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing tonight? So, listen, I have a life update for everyone here. So, for starters, let's start off with streaming related things. So, basically, I've been going through a lot of stuff and I've been taking a little bit of a break. I took a 1 week mental health break, not last week, but the week before. So 2 weeks ago, just because I wasn't getting the viewership I was looking for on Twitch, and basically because of that, I had to take that break, and now it looks like I'm seeing that once more this week, where not a lot of people are coming in to watch me, and they're deciding to watch other people. And also, not to mention that as of technically yesterday, or you could even say hours ago, the new Wuthering Waves game came out, and also X Defiant also dropped as of 2 days ago on the 21st, as of this recording. So there's been a lot of people trying out X Defiant, and just I've been giving that game a chance, and I've been playing it since the closed beta and the open beta, and it's just a very fast-paced game. As far as Wuthering Waves goes, I'm probably not going to give that a try just because I'm not very much into gacha games. I'm more of a battle royale guy slash zombies guy, because zombies was more my thing ever since Call of Duty World at War Zombies came out. I've been addicted to round-based zombies ever since then, and now that we're hearing that the new Black Ops game, supposedly being called Black Ops 6, is going to have round-based zombies again, I'm super hyped for that. The Xbox event thing is going to be happening, I forget, some like early June, I think with around June 10th or something like that. I think it's June 9th, I think it's happening. Um, so I'm hyped for that. About that, back to streaming thing. Um, I've been really stressed out about the viewership thing, wishing that people would show up to my stream and help support me and whatnot, and just stuff. Um, I'm a tiny streamer. I'm doing my utmost best to try and get popular, but it's not working, and I'm very bad at what's it called? Getting people to watch me and think of what I'm looking for. But yeah, a lot of stuff going on, and it's like I said, it's just been very stressful, and I just thought I'd update everyone on that. I'm to get myself out there. Well, not really, but tough for an autistic person like me to try and get myself out there, to try to be an extrovert rather than an introvert, and to get people to notice me without having to always do the self promo channels where it's allowed in Discord servers, because I've been doing that nonstop. And even though I try to come up with creative and good going live notifications, nobody ever seems to check those self promo channels and read mine to even check out my channel. It's very rare that new people come in and say that they're from like a Discord server that we're both a part of. And also, it's very rare for new people to come in that say they found me through the tag, or even like to high on Twitch in the game category that I'm playing in. It happens once in a while, but it's not often that it happens. I'm only a tiny streamer. I want to eventually become a part of the actual small streamer small community, where people, well, I don't know what other people's definitions of small is, but to me, in my eyes, tiny streamer is more like, me, where they only get like between 1 to 9 viewers, and then anybody above 10 like viewers on average, to say 30 to 40 viewers is like the streamer community, and then like the is like 40 75, and then like the large streamer community is the ones that are already partnered. We have to have 75 average viewers to be able to be partner. So from like 75 or even 100. up is like the large, and then you have like 1,000 plus viewership people that are like the streamers. And I just want to have like the to 30 or even 20 average viewership at best. That's all I really ask for, and it still hasn't happened yet. And it's just been very, very difficult for me to reach that viewership. And I've always been stuck at like 1 to 5, which is very, very, and it's very stressful. And people always say never to look at your view count because then it'll make you more depressed and whatnot. So no, that's one of the best pieces of advice to give someone like me. I just can't help but to look at it all the time because I need to be able to see how many people are watching me in case I do get a high viewership, even though Twitch tells you what your highest view count was at the end of stream in like a stats email. I just always love looking at the view count just to see it, just for me to be able to look at what my max viewership is like while live instead of having to look at it after the fact. So I don't know, that's just me. I know that I shouldn't be looking at it all the time, but I just anyways because that's just me. That's just what I like to do. Because if I see that I get above 5 average viewers, I know that it'll make me happy just to see it in case it ends up being like all real people and not just bot viewing and stuff. Because all I love to see is being able to have past 5 viewerships. I mean, 5 average or even 10 at most. Because that's all I ask for is to have a 10 higher than 10 average viewers, but it just hasn't happened yet, and I wish it did. And yeah, I just don't know how else to get myself out there without being awkward and without promoting myself in other streamers' streams or in their discords where the self promo channel isn't allowed and stuff. And I'm a very awkward person sometimes, and I just thought about quitting streaming for a while, and I don't know when and if I'll ever do it. I've thought about it last year, and I'm thinking about it this year. I just don't know when if I'll ever go through with it. I love being a VTuber and I love streaming, but at the same time, a lot of the times, people don't visit me as often as they used to because they've went and searched for other people to watch, and they found other interests and other people that interest them. And other exciting, they want to watch people play rather than watching me. And being a tiny streamer is very much a huge struggle day by day each time that I stream. And while I do have a few supporters here and there that do show up sometimes, and all the people that do show up, like all the that do show up to talk to me and support me, everyone's always much appreciated to the very highest. I love my supporters, but at the end of the day, I just don't know if I can handle streaming anymore because it's always putting me in a, not really always, but almost always putting me in a bad mood anytime I see an average of or even a high viewership of like 3 or 4 while streaming. And it just, like people said, like you're not supposed to actually look at your view count and not worry about it while live because it'll just put you in a bad mood. And I do agree with that 100%. But I feel like even if I didn't look at it ever again and I don't worry about it while live, I still feel like even though like I'm so just wait until new people show up or just return viewers to show up and wait until to see the viewership after the stream when Twitch sends me the email to look at my Twitch my stats. I just feel like even if I didn't look at it, it just I don't know, new people just wouldn't show up. That's just me though. I try to look at it from a positive perspective, but I'm not a very positive person. I always look at it from the negative point of view rather than the positive point of view. And I try not to, but at the same time, like I just look at it how it is. I just see it for what it is, and I just like to tell the truth, and I just see it for I just see it for what it is. So yeah, that's that. I want to lie to myself or lie to others. I'd rather just 100% tell the honest truth rather than tell little white lies about myself or about other people or whatever. Um, and telling the hard, honest truth to family members or friends is sometimes come off as rude or off-putting or can be very mean. I've definitely had that happen to me a couple of times where I unintentionally was mean to someone that I didn't mean to be mean to when I said something. So I try not to do that anymore. I just keep like rude to myself sometimes. I don't always let my friends know about anything mean. I mean, not that my friends are like mean to me to begin with or anything, but I'm saying like if it came up or if someone like pissed me off, I'm not gonna like directly to them to their face or anything and not being friends with them anymore. I'm just gonna keep it to myself. But I need to do that, not to make fun of them like that. But anyways, yeah, I gotta give everyone an update, but also, um, I do have a brand new live 2D model outfit that I hope everyone will love. That's coming soon. It's being worked on. It's not done yet, so I can't reveal what it is yet and what it's gonna look like until I have it finished. So I'm gonna end up probably not using this model for very much longer, and I'll be once the new outfit is finished, I'll probably start moving over to using YouTube Studio to use my new Live 2D model. That um, Another update for you guys is the games that I play. So I've been playing a lot of Fortnite, and it with a lot of the new stuff that's coming out, and with the new season about to start, Chapter 5 Season 3 that starts tomorrow. I'm probably gonna give it a try and play a little bit of it just to see if it's any fun. But at the same time, I've also been playing like Supermarket Simulator because everyone's calling it a meme game at this point, and I've been trying to get new people to watch me play it, and it's very difficult to get new viewers to watch me play like games that are not in the realm of games that I play. It's like that you're supposed to like kind of new game. You're supposed to play it for like a time in order to wait for new viewers to show up instead of like only a few times here and there to wait for new viewers to show up. Um, so me like expecting viewers right away when playing it like for the first time or playing it for playing it for a couple weeks straight, and when I shouldn't be expecting new people to show up within the first couple weeks of playing it. So yeah, I know. I guess even though Supermarket Simulator is like not popular anymore, since it kind of a little bit ever since it first came out, because I know that it came out back in I think March, and now that it's been out for like a few months, sorry, couple months, like 2 months. No, I think it came out in February, if I'm not mistaken, like middle February. So it's been out for 3 months now, a little bit over 3 months, I think. And I've seen it. It has average of like 1 to 3K total viewers on Twitch. So I do play it sometimes to try to get away from playing Fortnite, since Fortnite does piss me off a lot, and because of people like being hardcore sweaty people, and I just when people act super sweaty and act like try in games. So I have been playing Supermarket Simulator for like a little bit, but I don't know if I'll make that my main game forever. Probably not, but it's more of like a game to play from time to time. Yes, I'm right now stuck at this point. Just to find a fun game that I can play that I won't get mad at. I was thinking of quitting Fortnite for good because of like people being sweaty at it, and just I die way too much in that game, and not to mention I've been dying a lot in X-Defiant, and X-Defiant makes me rage as much as I did at like say multiplayer or like any of the COD games I played back in the day. Except whenever I played multiplayer, even when I played like COD Mobile, I still raged a lot, and I want to get away from being a rage streamer and just be able to play games for the fun of it without raging, but at the same time, like, I control my anger half the time, and I end up cursing way too much when I get mad at being killed so often because of how bad I am at video games. So I don't know. Um, since Fortnite Part 2 is later this year, we don't know when. And with this leaked image of the future roadmap of Fortnite, from what we've seen, there's gonna be a Chapter 6 at the end of the year, or probably at the beginning of next year. So the end of Chapter 5 will be like probably this year, like around Christmas, and then we'll enter Chapter 6 as of next year, or even around Christmas this year. I don't know. I forget how it worked last year. I think we went into end of Chapter 4 last year, at the end of last year, and then went straight into Chapter 5 this year, like out in the beginning of January. So I think it's probably going to be the same way with Chapter 6. So I don't know. I'll probably just play a little bit of Chapter 5 Season 3 and take a break from it. I had some help on picking the perfect game that I could play that's multiplayer, that's online multiplayer, that I could have fun playing with friends, that I won't rage a lot at. And so I've been told by a good friend of mine that I should play single player games. And I don't like single player games because single player games were games that the 90s kids played back before online multiplayer was a thing, because that's all we could play. Or even like stuff like Diddy Kong Racing or even Mario Kart. God, I'm showing my age. Stuff like that, like you were able to play locally with friends. That was like the only time you could play with friends was like with controllers and at someone's house. That was like our like online type of thing. But now that online multiplayer has been a thing for a while, people are playing with like randoms or even playing with online friends. Like time now, and just even if I did start playing single player games from now on instead of multiplayer, I feel like I wouldn't just like my would dip dramatically, like within days, like really, really, just because I'm super bad at giving commentary, because I never know like what to talk about during stream when nobody's watching, and how to talk to like a large audience to keep chat going and stuff, and to keep people interested. So I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know. I mean, 10 did drop a couple months ago, last month or whatever. So now like all the C characters have been released as free DLC characters. So maybe I'll play a bit of that, but I need something that will, like, how do I put it? Like a game that has like one or less total viewers on Twitch, a lot, something that's online that I could play with friends, and is also either free to play or is very cheap to play with friends, where people will actually sit there and interact with me and watch me play it and stuff as I interact and talk to chat. And if nobody shows up to my chat, I can't make it interactive unless I'm having people to talk to, and I'm always chat to see if somebody says something so that I can chat back to them, because I'm only a tiny streamer, and I always able to look at chat to respond to people's messages for the most part. But I struggle to have viewers to begin with, and I struggle to have like a lot of chatters talking in chat and stuff. So I've told my friends and I've told people that the chat is what makes my stream, not myself. And if I have 0 people to talk to in chat, I'm forced to delete my own VOD, because if I have no one to talk to and I'm just being silent, what am I supposed to say if I don't have anything to talk about? Like, I'm bad at icebreakers, and I'm bad at talking to a large audience. Like, if there's like 10, 30, or 40 people talking at once, yeah, I can definitely handle that, because I've seen Pink Sheep's chat be like that sometimes, where she has like a double digit people talking, where the chat is somewhat slow, but it's like going at a normal speed, where it's enough to be able to handle and look at and be able to respond to people's messages. So I could definitely handle that. The problem is not all the many people show up to my chat. So that's what I try to look for. I want constant interaction and constant chatting in my chat, so that I have people to talk to and people to respond to. And this is another reason why it's making me not want to stream anymore, because if there's 0 people watching and 0 people chatting, it just makes me not want to stream because I always constantly need interaction. I only ever keep my VODs when there's a lot of chatter. If there's no chatter, I just delete the VODs because there's no point in keeping it up if there's not anybody talking. So yeah, that's it for me. I'm out there wants to give me any advice on this, you're free to do that. I just I don't want to go viral for the wrong reasons. Uh, but at the same time, could be a good thing as long as like you're funny and stuff, as long as you could be entertaining. But with me, I seem to not be a very entertaining person, and people just don't want to watch me anymore because I guess some people don't really find me entertaining. I have my friend Sonic being like my man to be like the guy that keeps the chat entertained and stuff by playing Fortnite with me and stuff, and being able to talk to me like with his mic like in game stuff, but he can't always be there. So I don't know. I wish I had like more to play Fortnite with, but also more people to talk to in chat, so that I don't have to delete most of my VODs and stuff. Like I don't keep my VODs to like clips out of and stuff. So I don't know. And one final thing I'll talk about is the video editing process thing, where a lot of people will have free time to be able to edit their own content, whether they're a small streamer or not. Even if they're like, I know the really big streamers usually have one of their mods or having some kind of editor edit their content for them because it's their full-time job and they don't have time to edit their own content. But for people that are like YouTube super small content creators that have maybe like a plus subscribers on YouTube or even 1,000 plus subscribers, they'll have time to edit their own content. But because I'm not there yet on YouTube, and I don't even have even 25 subs on YouTube yet, and because I watch too many YouTube videos, I just don't have the time to edit my own content. As much as I would love to learn how to edit my own content on the side, I just can't. There's sometimes I probably can, but at the same time, I'm just lazy about it, and I would much rather, small budget to pay a cheap editor to edit my content for me and YouTube Shorts, TikToks, and long form videos whenever I can. So I know I should be like a uploader and consistently to YouTube by having 2 to 4 times a week, like 2 minimum and 3 at most. But where I upload like maybe like 2 short, 1 long form each week, or even like 3 short, 1 long form or whatever, or like 1 short, like I don't know, 1 short and 1 long form, 2 shorts and 1 long form, like each. Like I can't do that because I only get paid so often. I only get paid every so many days with my job and something else that I'm not gonna say here, but I'm on a very tight budget. And oh, that's the other thing too with my job situation. I'm not getting paid very much as well, so I can't really afford much of anything. So that's also kind of the way. It's like I really afford video editing. I'm barely able to pay my editor as is, and being able to afford stuff as is with how much I'm being paid at my job, and just in general in my life is just too much to handle. And as much as I would love to work a job that's part-time that pays a living wage, it's just way too hard to find the perfect job to be able to get paid $15 or even $20 an hour part-time without having to work full-time, work 3 days a week, so that I have time to work and time to stream, so that my job doesn't get in the way of my streaming life. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. I thought I'd keep everyone up to date on what's going on in my life. I really wish that people would like, show up to my streams, but also like helps me money wise by subbing to me, even though I can't really force people to donate. I really use the extra help by having people donate to me or sub to me on Twitch so that I could try to reach my Twitch payout like every month or so, or even every 2 months, because I've only been reaching my $50 payout every 3 months, basically 2 to 3 months or so. And love to be able to reach it faster. So if anyone out there wants to help, feel free to. I do have a throne that you guys can like for me off my throne list, where it's an anonymous gifting, or you can even go to my link tree and find my donation pages there. and donate to me if you want to help support a tiny streamer like me. And yeah, that's it. That's it for everything. I don't think I missed anything. Like I said, I think I pretty much got caught up on everything. Yeah, feel free to follow me on Twitch. It's the same name as my YouTube channel, Macho Chaos. My lead is Macho Chaos. I'm struggling really bad with my job situation, and I might end up quitting it soon. I don't know yet because of how low of a pay that I'm getting, and with like the next step that the next position that I'm trying to reach at my job only pays less than $11 an hour, and everyone at my current position is being paid minimum wage, and they used to be paid 11, and now it's like minimum, which is kind of sad. They learn pretty quickly over time. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I don't know if I could handle being the barista level status. Because I'm currently an attendant and trying to become barista to get a higher pay. But with that going on, obviously the owner of my job can't afford to pay all of us a good wage. So it's kind of sad that that's happening. So I really need you guys everyone to try to help support me by donating to me, subbing to me on Twitch, doing whatever you can to help support me. You can even now the shaker from sexygamergear.com that have like cute waifu girls on them, because I'm now an affiliate with them. They finally opened up their affiliate program to everyone. So if you use code MCVT, you'll get 10% off. So I know that Mike wasn't able to and aren't able to really buy, or even don't choose not to buy like any tubs using my discount codes. I figured this would be a better way for people to support me by buying the shaker cups instead, in case they want to buy the energy drinks on their own from somewhere else, or if they want to have it just that collect, that's fine too. Everything in my link tree. I also affiliated with Dubby, Rogue Energy, soon to Sneak Energy, Swift Energy. I'm with, and Ulti as well. So everything, let's see, Ulti Energy, Swift Energy, and Energy and W Energy all give 10% discount with my code, and Swift you get a 25% discount using mode. So hopefully you guys can just go to my affiliate links or use my code MCVT on all 4 of the energy drink websites that I'm a part of, and go buy whatever you want with it and use my code to help support me there too. And yeah, that's it. I will see you guys later. Peace. Hey guys, Future Macho here. I just wanted to let you guys know that by the time you're watching this, the Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 3 will already have come out. And also, the Xbox Showcase event is confirmed to be happening on June 9th at 10 a.m. Pacific or 1 p.m. Eastern, followed by a Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Direct to talk more about the Black Ops game coming out later this year in November. See you guys later. Now back to Past Macho.